Good evening, ladies and gents, this is Tightest Human, and welcome back to our Britannia Rebels campaign. And you join us outside Gloucester, where last time we took our full stack army and smashed Michael Palin and his armies outside of Gloucester. It was a glorious, glorious affair, and indeed, we even took out the King, King Edward, over here, over in Northampton, and that now means Nottingham is under siege, and their army, Prince Edmund, cannot make it. We've got the bridge blocked over here. It's a very, very tricky bit of English speaking that was. We've got the bridge blocked, which means that he's not going to make it. Oh, I love these forts. They are very useful indeed. And we did get to see the fort last time in full-on action. Oh, it was lovely watching the beautiful Crusading army get absolutely slaughtered. It was an impressive victory, I felt, and they weren't the only victories we had last time. Obviously, the most ridiculous was an unpronounceable, which was quite something. Glasgow was pretty decent as well, but I'll be honest, Stirling is looking tricky this time. I'm not quite so sure we're going to survive that one. We'll see about all of that nonsense. We'll get ourselves a couple of full stacks just to make sure things are as solid as possible, but yes, unfortunately Inverlochy is going to go. There are good opportunities around though. Boats have finally arrived at the Isle of Ely, and we can send some troops possibly over to Arran. I think that might be where I want to go with them. Obviously we have the full stack over here heading towards Downpatrick, and we have a questionable attack on Lifford. I'm not convinced we can win that, but we have a lot of men, but they're not very good, and they have some very good men indeed. But things are looking good. Dumfries can fall this turn, so can Lifford if we do it, as can Gloucester. Let's ignore Cardiff. The Welsh are a problem for another day. But for now, time to head into Gloucester. We had a good old time last week at the Gloucestershire Cheese Rolling Festival, and indeed there was unintentional cheese in some of our victories. But today, this should be a simple enough affair. A bit bitty, but I think we'll be fine. Let's head in. Unfortunately, they do have an awful lot of small units, which for the start of the battle is going to be a bit awkward, because it does mean the huge amount of their towers on. Look at all of this. This is absolutely insane. We will take some losses as we make our approach. On this occasion, though, once we do get up to the walls, we should have them defeated fairly quickly, because they are a big bunch of bitty units, and thus they will fall apart en route almost straight away. Indeed, they might well give up the walls, as these lads have, which immediately gives us other opportunities, which is beautiful. We, of course, will see some standard tactics of our lovely longbowmen heading over to the walls to shoot onto the plaza for whatever's left there at the end. But honestly, I think most of the battle will be against, oh yeah, these Welsh spearmen up on this wall here. That's the full stack unit they have. And indeed, oh, I need to have militia over there. They're the support unit. Anyway, heavy billmen are the main lads for this part of the battle. We have reached the wall. Oh, I love English heavy billmen. They're fun units, aren't they? I am not the best at climbing, it turns out, but we will see how they do in a moment. Yes, I was saying I like the heavy billmen, but they do seem to have brutally failed at the exact point of the wall that we need them to succeed, which is a bit unfortunate. Well done, my lads. Well done. You failed miserably, although there are quite a lot of towers in this part of the world shooting at them, so I suppose that is potentially part of the problem. The town militia over here are wavering. We can go onto guard for the time being. Everyone else seems to have done their job, so we'll go and grab some reinforcements over to this part of the world. You, my good sirs, you get yourselves around there. We have plenty of men to do the job, but it's a bit sad that the only unit who had anything hard to do managed to fail. The good news is, over on this side of the battlefield, it's their heavy build militia who are running away, although they're only build militia, so you'd expect them not to be quite as good as our full-on heavy lads. But hey-ho, we've won this side of the battlefield. We'll just have to see what's going on over here. Yeah, we've managed to stabilise on this part of the battlefield. We can head over to those lads now, claim this tower, and once we've got that under control, yeah, I think the archers can start working their way up. Maybe go over to this sort of safe area, my good sirs. That would be beautiful. It's a brutal slog up on the walls here. The Welsh skirmishers have been fighting for what seems like forever. They've done a very good job. We finally managed to get the billmen back in around this side, and I think, yes, we've finally broken them, which is very good news indeed. Right, our archers are starting to get into position now. Going to get the other unit over here. Now that we've got this area just about secured, we'll head these billmen down just to make it sure. Yeah, there we are. Control of the tower is currently as. Let's have those guys dealt with, and soon we'll hopefully be shooting down towards the plaza. At this point we do have them exactly where we want them. The archers are starting to appear on the wall. Even the lads at the gate actually have a shot at the moment, which is very nice indeed. Not sure who is foolish enough to get themselves in position. Some Welsh spearmen who want to come and take them on. I'm not quite sure why they're doing that, but you know what, if they want to come and take on some of our infantry down here below the gateway, I don't mind doing that. We'll get a few more in. We have the general over there to come and join the party. You go and run into position. Okay, yeah, we'll just stand and let them get shot. The Welsh hunters are blocking this area over here. So, you know what, we'll grab some more of our spearmen and lay a similar kind of, not quite trap, but, I don't know, tease an opportunity for them to throw themselves to their death. Something like that, anyway. We'll do that over on this side too. At this point, the only battle of any note is this one over at the gateway, and to be honest, they're not in the best position. Used to be aiming very high up. They're down here, lads. They clearly don't know how to shoot. Right, go off your own choice of shot and just shoot down into them. Finish them off. There we go. There's a few shots. A few flaming shots. That should hopefully just set them to routing. They've turned over to wavering, but not quite finished. Fine. At this point, you guys... off guard, charge them down. Yeah, we've got it now. We've got it now. Virtually everyone else seems to have been shot down, actually, as it turns out. Yeah, apparently longbows are pretty good. That's nice to see. At this point, it's just down to shooting the general on the plaza. I'm pretty sure he's the only bloke left to die. Down goes Steve, and another victory for the rebels. In case that looked like it wasn't the most efficient, it wasn't too bad, to be honest. About 10 units or so activating all the towers as we entered. 142 lost, so they're 304. I'd take that. That's pretty decent, all things considered. And with that, Gloucester falls to us. A big bucket of money, most importantly. And oh yes, let's do... should we do any merging? What can we actually retrain here? Okay, the billmen can't get retrained here. So I'm going to send the billmen back to Shaftesbury. That's where they get trained. So yes, send the billmen back down south. They were a bit disappointed in that battle, to be honest. I think they might need to be on guard mode. I need to look into the billmen more. I do like them as a theoretical unit, but they were a little bit of a letdown in that particular battle. We can get these two merged together. Bit of a shame to lose a little bit of experience on him. But we'll get ourselves a unit of longbowmen, and if I'm honest, what is best? Yeah, let's retrain one of those speary lads. Can we get them here? I don't think we can, actually. Yeah, in which case you go back to Shaftesbury as well. Get yourself retrained. Beautiful. And I'll be honest, this is starting to look quite bad, actually, for everyone who isn't me, because, oh yeah, we have an awful lot here. Do we also not have... cavalry training? We do, but they're not mailed knights, they're English mailed knights. Well, of course they are. I won't mind getting some light cav here, if I'm honest. So we'll get some light cav for the short term. It's a shame now, I almost have enough troops to be able to hold that, but I can't quite manage it. That's a bit of a shame. Should we take the bridge? Probably not just yet, but I wouldn't mind having, well, this fort here and two bridges. Very nice position to hold. Nottingham is a next turn thing, if I do recall. Indeed it is. We'll have a very quick poke into Dumfries then, because Dumfries is a simple affair. It's just the prince himself, so hopefully a simple victory. As we set our archers to fire, I think we're in as good a position as we're ever going to be. This is what the horses have to deal with if they want to come and face us on. I would say a little hill and some pikes is quite beautiful. This side not quite so tough, but I think they'll be hitting the pikes either way. This is, by the way, that lovely position you have where you can shoot into the plaza from over on the little corner of the walls, which isn't that direct really. It's going to do a little bit of damage. It should hopefully pull them in. The only thing is, if they're on the wall, they might not get dragged in. I won't use up all the ammo if they don't get pulled into the little trap. I mean, they could just come this way around, which would kind of be slightly unfortunate. Yeah, that would be a little bit unfortunate. Maybe we'll just have the rabble over here in case... in case they decide to be sensible enough to come this way around. Let's just do that. But at the moment, they're taking the hits like the utter fools they are. I'll be honest, this does not look like I'm going to need the pike trap of doom, which is a bit sad because I do like a good pike trap. But it does look like, by and large, they've got themselves killed here. I'm just going to hold on to the last few volleys in case we don't quite kill him. He does seem to be hiding in the corner, seeing as I've decided to speak too soon, clearly. Okay. Fine. I want to do this the boring way and try and draw him in like the peasants we are. And we are kind of a bunch of peasants on this occasion, so I guess that is what we're going to do. Let's send everyone down and then we'll try and shoot him from the little hill here. Okay, we're going to have another little pop then from over here. We actually have a pretty direct shot for a few of them through the trees here, so we might just be able to get ourselves the shot that we're looking for. Yeah, I think we've got some direct ones coming in, and that should be the end of this lad. He's not being teased in. Is he going to die properly? He's going to die the old-fashioned way. The utter git. Fair enough. We'll send in... Actually, no, let's not send in the militia. Let's send in the peasants and the rabble to do it the proper way. Let's send them in. He doesn't even flinch at the rabble. He's a true prince. He knows his place in the world. Fortunately for him, he has lost quite a few hit points, I imagine, already. He's killed one peasant, though. There's another Stevie goes down. How many is he going to kill? That's 3 now. Keep fighting, my goods, my sweet prince. You can see the blood on him over there. Such a lovely little feature of Medieval 2. He's killed quite a lot, actually. We're slowly trickling it down. Even with all the arrows he's taken, he's still hacking them away. Can't even remember how many we had at the start, but he's killed at least 10, I think, at this point. Marvellous news. Come on, one of you get the killing blow. Which one's it going to be? Which one of you is it going to be? Oh dear, maybe he's going to kill them all. Who knows? Who ruddy well knows. What a glorious prince this lad is. Shame to have to kill him. But to be honest, there's not an awful lot of the Scots left at this point. Don't know where William Wallace is, by the way. People were saying last time, obviously, I killed the King Edward coming back from Crusade, which was rather fun. But he's killed so many. There he goes. We missed him. I'm claiming it's that dude. It's one of the rabble. It's not the peasants. It was the rabble that did it in the end. The true way of doing it. Knee slides in celebration. All of those men were lost. All 23 were lost to the prince himself. That is one goddamn hero. Yeah, William Wallace, I don't know where he is. He might be dead. But if we do get the chance to kill him, oh yeah, we'll add him to the list for sure. But with that, at least we get Dumfries, which is a lovely, lovely place near me, if ever there was one. And I don't know why I've gone into Northern English, but I have. So, the brothel has been destroyed as ever. Bit of extra money in the kitty. On that note, we should probably demolish Athens, actually, because we are not going to have this much longer. Don't plan on taking it back anytime soon. Just pay me to destroy the port, but it has to be done, I think. Okay, we got quite a bit of money, so before we head into what is it, Lifford? Yes, we've got Lifford still to do, haven't we? Yeah, let's start working on where we're going to spend our money. Which, yes, that reminds me of an old advert from the 90s. It was the Chelsea Building Society or something, and it was encouraging people to take out loans. And the final line just summed up the problem with that whole, well, the reason the financial crash happened, which was after taking out all these loans, it's like, and then you can decide how you're going to spend the money. Because, you know, just frivolously borrowing money is apparently a sensible plan. Ah, the 90s. They were a much more hopeful time. Anyway, I don't really know where to spend the money right now. I've had Oxford for about 10,000 years. I've never done anything with it. Cultural backwater that it is. Right, we'll grab ourselves a port over there because ports are... we're actually going to make investments. Ladies and gentlemen, we are making investments. I thought I couldn't build ports. Huh. I was going to say it pains to destroy ports because I can build them. I don't think I can build ships, actually. I think that's the point, isn't it? I don't know. We've still got these ports. We could do have a port over here in Lincoln. Don't have a church. No port either. That's a bit of a shame. Must remember I have boats over there. No point in spending any money in Derry. Unpronounceable. Oh yeah, we're gonna hire some units here. That's glorious. You must survive after our last little campaign. Okay, more archers. More archers would be perfect. We'll get some retraining done, but we won't retrain until we've got everything else rebuilt first. We'll rebuild that. Thank you very much. Now, any infrastructure, I'm not actually very interested in building anything like that. Just any castle upgrades we can do. That's annoying. This is the one we can build. I'm about to lose that, which is a shame. It's just the way it goes. Edinburgh, we've got more troops on the way there as well. No real upgrades we can do. Newcastle, we are almost certainly going to be attacked. I'm sure there was a big army of theirs around. It's not in the fort, so that's probably on its way here. I suspect that's more than likely. Can't see anything yet, but there's plenty of forest, and I don't want to run into the forest. So, you know what, those four are useful for keeping our tower or something running, which is fine by me. Dumfries itself, probably, yeah, we can't do anything right now. But what we can do is retrain some of these lot. Let's get those town militia retrained. Peasants. All right, we actually have a little bit more scope for retraining than well, not that unit. That unit's now been merged. Well done, Thomas. Yeah, we have a little bit more scope for recruitment than I realised. So we'll retrain a couple of those. That'll be fine for the time being. We'll just make sure we restock those towns in the meantime. But they're starting to look a little bit more solid. I wouldn't mind spending some money on Ely, actually, because Ely and Skye, I might finally be able to get some troops. Skye is still a bit isolated. Ely, I know I've got troops coming. So I'm tempted to... Yeah, you know what? I'm going to lower the tax rate. I'm going to get it growing a little bit. I'm going to give it some farms. Ely, damn it, used to be our capital. I'm going to make it a beautiful, beautiful place. Fine, I've stalled for long enough. It's time to go into this one, which, as I say, is a hard, hard battle, ladies and gents. We've got a prince to kill, which is an awful lot. He's pretty darn good as well. Would be nice to kill him. Anything in Ireland is a bonus, frankly. It just stalls their power from getting stronger while we take care of the mainland, which is a very English way of phrasing it. As if Ireland is somehow our possession. It'll be the rebels soon enough, but for now we're just going to see what we can do. The horse boys may not look great, but the missile attack effective against armour can be annoyingly powerful. And have a few units just to keep towers open. Yeah, 4 units of horse boys and this factionaire. That would absolutely take us out in the field, and I wish we got a chance to take these out when we had the battle in the field last time. It's perfectly doable, but they also have the Murray, who of course are completely unkillable. So this may take some tactical play to waste javelins. We can use the walls to advantage, but we have what? Few archers, not too many. See how this goes. Could be painful. Let's hit him. As I said, this is going to be a brutal affair, and unfortunately I seem to have picked a rainy day, which isn't particularly useful to me, even as the attacker, because I only have ladders. Nonetheless, we are going to take a huge amount of damage over on this side. They seem to have got their archers over here. So we're going to send in these kerns first, because they are fairly expendable, and by fairly expendable I mean I have half a full army of them. Where I've got all my strength really is on the opposite side, which I imagined would be less well defended. Indeed, it does seem to be that way. I've got my 2 units or my 3 units or so of Ulster swordsmen heading over here. It does look like they've got a small unit. It might be, yes, it is the Doom Moira people, so we're going to need the strength there, but at the very least we've got a huge amount of troops which might just scare them. Their morale may not hold if we're lucky. No one really at the front entrance. We have 1 set of billmen just poking through their 10 Ulster swordsmen there. That'll be fine. These billmen are going to be very important, I think, because I need to get reinforcements over to those kerns. So I'm going to rush those kerns over here as well. Ideally, these towers wouldn't be activated at the time, but you know what? I'm just going to send them because I'm not feeling too confident about all of this. Gaelic archers over here, that's fine. They've been running around a bit more than I thought they would, actually. That's interesting. You guys head up here. You guys head up here as well. And see if we can get on top of them. Are they going to climb down or are we going to fight? I think we are going to fight. That's interesting. Right, Billmen. You've only got 10 of them to kill. You have got towers slaughtering you though, so we'll see. You guys might as well head into these guys immediately just to give them the reinforcements they need to push it over the line. As for you lads, you get your Kernish cells over here. I would quite like to lure in some of the javelin fire ASAP. So that's the plan on that part of the battlefield. Over here, are we winning yet? Are they gone? Did they give up? Yes. That's not great at all, actually. So in that case, what do we want to do? We want to get these guys up on the wall. Yeah, I want to get the Kerns there, ideally. They want to be taking the javelin hits, not our proper swordsman. Okay, we're going to leave them over here. We're going to leave the other 2 swordsmen down on the ground. Where are the other lads? Oh, they're already up here. Okay, that's fine. They can stay up there. We want the Kerns to go and help. Those reinforcements can keep themselves over there. These billmen have captured this position here, which is very nice indeed. I wouldn't mind getting some archers into a good position, actually. And if they still haven't taken full control of this area, annoyingly, we're going to need to get some more lads around here. Send the billmen. Send these billmen running over here. And okay, before I get my archers murdered by all these horse boys, I need to be very careful about my archers. I want to get... Oh god, they're routing because they're terrible. You are useless. Yeah, you go under guard. Just guard. Hold position. Hold your numbers. Wavering and winded. Not great. Okay, the billmen... Okay. Billmen can come over here and they need to get into a defensive posture as well. Here come the horse boys. Not really what I wanted to see. Don't really want to get those guys killing my billmen, but... Oh, that might be what's about to happen, actually. Fine. No. Don't let that happen. Let the Kerns take the hit. Let the Kerns take those hits. That's the whole point of this manoeuvre. We don't want to face these guys down the ground. We don't want them to be throwing up at our archers either. What we really want is them to waste them, throwing them up at the walls, and hopefully killing as few as possible, but ideally at least leaving our stronger units. The horse boys are starting to appear. They're starting to throw their javelins, and we just need to hold as much as possible to stand on the defensive, take the javelins, waste as much of their ammo as you possibly can. These Kerns need to get themselves back up there to take the javelins. I do not. Oh, we got way too many units in one bunch there. Get the billmen back in this direction. These billmen can run back up and take this entrance. Doesn't really matter much to me, but at the very least we'll have it. Horse boys are, yeah, they are throwing their javelins, which is what we want to see. But they're going to have quite a few. Now, I don't know. On this game, obviously, like, crossbows are great. Archers are okay. The horse boy, that javelins, generally don't use them that much. But the horse javelins, I mean, the Ginete of the Spanish and the Portuguese are phenomenal units. One of my absolute favourites. So, yeah, I kind of like the idea of these horse boys, and I don't like the idea of them right now. What I'd like to see is these Gaelic archers come and engage us, because whilst we'll probably lose because these units are pathetic, I'd kind of like them to get themselves in a battle. They're just standing there reloading, shooting up at us. Is that bad? It's probably quite bad. I mean, just duck. You'll be fine. Shaken and very tired. There's not much we can do over there. We do, however, have our archers getting into position over here. So, these guys can get themselves into a position. Oh, they're shooting at my archers. They're actually clever, damn it. Okay, we're going to have to get down and try attacking them. We're just going to have to trap them whilst we have the chance. Whilst we have the chance, get down there and trap them. Come on. Pin these guys. Do something. Anything you can. I cannot afford to lose my archers. I need these guys to stand for as long as possible. Damn, the AI is actually almost being clever today. That's a bit scary. Don't like any of that nonsense. Are they going to come and support their troops? I hope not. They might do that. Oh, lordy lord, here come all the horses. Yes, indeed, they do seem like they are desperate to take out my archers. The AI is being clever and I don't like it. Get the billmen down there. Let's start poking them. Because income, yeah, there are more arrows coming into them. Don't like it either. Oh, God, this is horrible. Go off guard, just take them out, take out their missiles. Their javelins are going to start murdering us. Oh, they are about to break. Breaking would be the worst thing, actually. Right, let's just start getting some of these guys down here. We got some of these down here as well. I don't mind actually infantry taking on the horses, but it's just a matter of if they hold. So get on to hold. They are shaking. I don't blame you, lads, but this is what you're built for. You billmen, hack them off their horses, and the archers, hopefully, can just shoot down. We've lost a lot of archers. Too many archers. Get into those horse boys. They're the archers who are right there. Cav, swing in the city and take them down. You can hopefully poke at them and run off. Their archers are being poked by us. We've got a break, but hopefully now... Alright, they're coming in support. Billmen are holding. Billmen have got this flank as well. They're going to get shot in the rear. We didn't really think that one through, did I? In come the Cav. Cav, get in here. That's enough of them to do that job. Okay, General... Oh, General. General is a big problem. I've got all these guys here. I'm going to get them in position. But honestly, I think we're about to lose. I mean, it says we're doing well. Well, percentages. The bar looks happy. I don't know what we think about the bar. Okay, General, get out of there. Get out of there, General. Their General's coming, and I don't fancy that little circumstance, nor... Okay, get these guys into those... Is he heading out? Interesting. We've lost the gateway, which seems weird. Oh, wait. I was going to say it seems weird, but someone just ran up there. Okay. These peasant archers can also shoot in. These billmen are about to die. Go into guard. Just do anything you can. They're wavering. Hardly surprising. Archers, do what you can. Shoot into this general. They're broken. Actually, just shooting the horse boys. The horse boys we can deal with. But the general we can't. Get on top of them. Have we actually lost over there to the Gaelic archers. This is why we're going to lose. Gaelic, they have axes. Oh, nice. They're actually not bad in melee, are they? They're not bad at all, you know. Okay. I still have more over here. I do have more over here, but I've held some stuff back. Unfortunately. Oh. Okay. If he wants to do that, he could lock himself out, actually. I don't mind him coming out at us. We can lock him out if we're clever. Okay, I don't mind locking the general out. If he... Come on, keep going, keep going. Is he just chasing the fleeing unit, though? Come on, keep going. Get out. Get out. It's like a child who's annoying me in class. Get out now! Come on. Come on. Oh, yeah, that's what I want to see. Okay, can we now... Do we have... Are we going to not route whereby we can actually do this? That's the question. Ugh. Okay, I tell you what we need to do. These units are going to storm the plaza. They're going to run to the plaza and storm it. Get on top of the Moylinard. We're going to make our move. We're going to make a play. Okay, we're going to make a play. You lads. Oh, they've 2 Ulster swordsmen up there activating that tower. Fine. We'll just send the peasants over there. They're probably better than these darn awful kerns. They are terrible. I mean, this is the problem sometimes with these rebel armies. You get given some units and you're like, yeah, I've got a load of men, and they're just terrible. I feel like I'm playing this about as much as I can, about as sensibly as I possibly can right now, but I don't think it's going to be enough. Is this general going back in? No, don't do that. Okay, that's frustrating. We almost had him out there. Fine. No, is he going? I'm just going to go and send them now. I'm going to send these archers now. They're the only ones who can take this gateway. Get the gateway. I'm getting these kerns to charge forward, actually. You guys, come and take out this general. Come and tease them. The game generally knows when you click on attack unit and they react to it. So we're going to go and do that at this point. Archers, get yourself in this beautiful position on top of the gateway. We will claim it. The general is now locked out and we're going to win this battle with the general locked out of the city. That's the plan. Okay, we're going to make this happen. We've got our best troops. Okay, we've now got this plaza. These guys just have to... They desperately have to hold. Send the cav away. Send the cav away. Right, you guys. Stay here. Okay, do we have anything else on these walls? I don't know how long we can hold this. These guys just have to stay where they are on top. and do their job, damn it. Okay, we've got men coming out. I wish I sent them in a tiny bit earlier. The timing isn't quite perfect, but it's going to have to do. Kearns, you are not good. I do not want you to be the front here. You get over there. Next Kearns, you get over there. Ulster Swordsman, I need you to get onto the plaza and do the proper job here. Okay, you get forward. Get into position. No, we had the gateway! Why are they allowed in? I hate this game sometimes. I really do. We had the gateway. Come on, game. That's just mean. Okay. Okay, well that's kind of just ruined our plan because the game has decided to vomit in our kettle. Seeing as that's the case, these Kerns are all about to die a brutal, brutal death. These archers, did they get cleared out by their archers? I think they did. I think we're going to lose. It's very much our favourite. I'm not sure it is, mate. I'm not sure it is. But we have now committed our best units to this fight. And this general... I don't know. Can we push them the way we want? I'm not sure we do what we need to do here. All of you want to defend. The problem is morale. Like, these Ulster Swordsmen are good enough, but they're not going to hold. If everyone else is routing, no, they're going to go. I am not pleased about that general situation there. I'm very, very displeased about that. We had them locked out of the city, damn it. We just had our moment, and the game has, yeah, as I say, vomit in the kettle. I don't appreciate this. We have a chance still. Like, they don't have a huge amount, but we lost a big opportunity there. Big opportunity because the game decided to be mean to us. These guys are now committed when I'd rather they're not, but we're just going to have to hold as much as we can. These guys have been mopped up by the horse boys. Ugh, damn and blast. It's just so sad. We had this. We had this with them locked out. We could have cheesed it. We could have cheesed it, but we're not going to now, that's for sure. Right, get on top of these archers. That's all we can do. Let's just get as much damage as we can. The Irish War was always a hopeful one. I'm not sure we're going to be able to do much here at this point, but take out what we can. There are just little pockets of battles going on here, and like, it keeps saying we're going to smash the enemy. We're not. We're really not doing that at any point of this battle. Like, we actually do have quite a lot of troops left. They rout really early. There are opportunities to win, but we just don't take them. Go and kill them. They're right there. Look how many of you there are. They're just cocking archers. Yeah, reinforcements coming in. Reinforcements coming in. I'm just going to allow whoever's back here get out of range. And we'll just see what we've got in a minute when we come back to try and finish this job. We are shooting stuff and things. Where is their general? Has he chased us out? No idea where he is at this point. He's probably going to kill these guys. Yeah, he is. That's unfortunate. Just go on to guard. Do the best you can. That's not the worst thing in the world to be going on right now. They're the best chance we have against them. 45 against 40. We will lose, but we might have a chance. We might still have a chance here. All right, we've managed to break those darn archers. Taken out about 8 units of us so far. Right, actually, it is largely just the general. Everyone over here. Smash these horse boys. Let's deactivate this tower. Let's just get this dealt with. You, into them. I mean, they're going to hit those horse boys first. What's left? The Moira are left, aren't they? Oh, cock and spaniels. We've got to take on the Moira now. With peasants and guns. Well, we have to do what we can. They just need to hold that position for as long as possible. Over here, are they still fighting? They are, you know. They've done a bit of damage. I had to leave them on guard mode just so they don't break, but yeah, they're doing okay. They are doing okay, and as we... Oh yeah, we've broken into the front gate here as well. Okay. It's not over till the fat lady sings, and I don't know where she is on this occasion. They've broken just as we got that opportunity. Okay. This gives us a chance to regroup. With their general standing around, presumably mopping up our lads over here, I'm actually going to send my cavalry around the flank and see if we can smash into these Moira. Like, they're not going to take much damage from, or any damage from us, but we're at least keeping them busy. This general is there. Okay. Right, let's line up. Let's get our position. They're going to start shooting in arrows, but I don't care. We are fresh. This is like the only fresh unit we've got. Send in a charge. Blow the horn. Oh, that wasn't much of a charge. Blow the horn of destiny anyway. And we're going to hit these guys in the rear, and we did absolutely nothing. Hit those Gallic archers instead, my good sirs. Oh, we actually did a huge amount of damage. Shiza Manelli, we might just have a chance yet. The general hasn't actually reacted to us, which is good news. They are shaken. You guys pounce them. You guys pounce them. They have a lot of experience, actually. That is always worth quite a lot. Into the rear, we can get rid of these Moira. We have a chance. Here comes the general. Oh, yeah, he wants his revenge now. He doesn't. He wants revenge. General, get yourself through them. Run through the Moira. That'll be fine. Just get yourself behind your own men. Now, we try and push forward with what we have, minus these archers, into the general in this position. Not on the plaza. Off the plaza, my good sir. Okay. The Moira have taken a lot of damage from us there, but unfortunately we haven't quite managed to do the full job. General's bodyguard, 35. We can only pray that he's taken more hits than I think he has. Okay, pull out of there. A lot of these are coming around that way. They're getting the upper hand because they've routed before we've even arrived, which is unfortunate. Military genius at this point. Yeah, I do agree with you, sir. I do agree. At this point, then, we just need to take down these darn archers who have been annoying me for a long, long time now. In we go. Try and take these lads out. Little charge should hopefully do the job. Pull back out of there. That will... yeah, that's going to get the general's attention. Seem to have demolished them with that one charge, which is nice news indeed. And he should have been just taken down by an arrow up at the top. Lovely news. Okay, it is the general and some Moira and 2 Ulster swordsmen. Okay, and 4 horseboys. Okay, they still have some men. Peasants, towers. Okay. I mean, the only thing I can possibly think is some cheese where we take the plaza without the general here, but we tried that, and he walked back in, even though we clearly had it under control. It even had the message that we had it under control. But, there we are. I don't know. As the general mops up those peasants, then we're just going to charge in our cav to do whatever damage we can, because, quite frankly, with their experience, they're the only ones who can do anything. General should be over here dealing with some of these fleeing lads. We are shooting him as much as possible. He's down to 35, and that's honestly not low enough. Cav, get yourself into position to try and deal with these lads, because that's pretty much the only chance we have. Get a nice charge in. That will pretty much do the job. Okay, get ourselves lined up. Everyone else is routing. Pretty much, yeah, they've all routed, which is not ideal. Holding for a few seconds would have been at least somewhat useful. But no, we're deciding we want to die. Okay, Mr. Cav, do your job. Kill the Moira. That's pretty much all we can hope to do at this point. That would be nice to have them dead. Blow the Horn of Destiny. Doesn't do the Rome Total War save you thing, but it at least means we can plough into them and blow the horn, I suppose. Not much more than that. 13 down to 11. Maybe a late bit of animation death. No slow animation death on this occasion. I think our army's tiring. Yeah, they're all dead. It's kind of tiring being... Is it tiring being dead? Hard to say, really. Hard to say. Who still wants to fight? You still want to fight, apparently. Utter fool. General, just pull yourself out for a moment. We'll see who comes back. Doesn't seem like anyone's coming back, but we'll blow the horn anyway and see. Come on, you cowards! Gonna have them slapped with a brick. Okay. Right, we got the final hurrah, ladies and gents. We got the final hurrah. As it... Oh, it's just unit routing. Okay. Final hurrah. We've got these heroic units who have all fled 8,000 times, but they're steady or shaken and they want to do it. My general is very eager indeed. He wants to give it one final go. Apparently we still have those archers up on the walls. Well done, lads. Right, all units, archers aside. Time to head in. One last attempt. It's our last hope then. We're going to send a few arrows in from the wall. The original plan, obviously, Having wasted all the horse boys, was to shoot them from here. We lost a lot of archers though to the horse boy and archer barrage. Gaelic archers with their axes are awfully brutal, it turns out. So we'll just try and shoot some of these lads down. Don't know how much damage we'll manage to do. We're actually on the non-shield side, so looks like a little bit of pokey damage, but sadly it doesn't look like it's teasing them in either, which is unfortunate. Maybe try and pull the general in, because honestly we might as well go for a lucky kill with him. Pull him into battle, see if we can do one last bit of killing. As we pull ourselves into position for one final charge, we will reflect on those who have let us down. Some of these lads have already ran away once or twice, or even thrice. Some even more than that today. But if I'm honest, they're here when it matters, at the very death, and that is a keen choice of word on this particular occasion, because they will all be dead very soon indeed. All we can hope for is a lucky charge in on this lad over here, who is vaguely blooded. There is some blood on him, but I don't think it's going to make all that much difference, if I'm honest. We have them here, and it's time for one last charge. Send in these kerns over here in a moment. Let's just get everyone in position. Nicely organised, tired, exhausted, shaken, but they haven't fled before they even got to this moment, which is good to see. Charge in, my good sirs, charge in, my good sirs, and everyone to your doom. Charge! Blow the horn of destiny just to keep their spirits high. Yes! And hopefully this general will be hacked down by the keenly aimed charge. Oh, Shiza Manelli, we've actually got a chance here. God! God! I don't think we'll guard for that long, ladies and gents, but we can try, god damn it. Pull the general back a little bit. We breaking already? We might be. I'm just going to pull the general around the side. I don't want him to die immediately. If we can actually keep these guys fighting, we could still do it. That's hilarious. Okay, we're just going to keep the general around the back here. Him staying alive is actually the most important thing. If they start to rout, we'll give him a death or glory charge. They're shaking. They're wavering. Don't waver. Okay, I'm going to get my general round here. He's going to... Oh, we've lost control. We've lost too many men. Can we get a charge in? Oh, no, the general. The general's just going to have to kill a Moira or two on his way, but I think it's all over. We had a moment. Oh dear, but as the general charges off the plaza, no, not enough, not enough. Come on, do your heroic last thing, my good sirs. Wow, well done, my good men, well done. He's fallen, he's fallen. A sword to the head by the final swordsman. Oh, what a brutal, brutal victory. 91% to 89. If only the gate had stayed shut. That looks terrible. But honestly, these kerns are awful. There was a moment where we had it on this wall here. We did it correctly. We had the wall. They even gave us the message that we had the wall. I'm sure they did, but... Well, my good men, if you make it home, wherever your home is these days, good luck to you. Good luck to you. Captain Thomas! And with that great army of useless kerns is dead. Unfortunately, a few of the Moira will survive, and the Gallic archers get to live. Godforsaken Gallic archers. Good at the walls. I don't think he was that good at the walls. He was actually quite good at targeting our archers, to be fair. Let's give him some credit. Fine. No final sacking for a big bucket of money, which is unfortunate. But we can probably spend it anyway. Yeah, spend it in Sky. Let's get an upgrade. And I don't know about troops, but we'll certainly get the upgrade. As for troops, though, we've seen how much they can do. Yeah, let's do that. Actually, rather than the castle up in Sky, you know what? That could be fun, but it's not the main thing. The main thing is these longbowmen. They are crucial. Crucial to our play going forward. Armoured swordsman would be nice. Leave a little bit of money in the kitty. Oh yeah, we should have lots of money next turn. Right, we're still on the same turn we started the episode on, so maybe we should end turn and see what happens. Unsurprisingly, Wales are going to immediately kill us. No kills. That's not great work by the peasants there, but I wouldn't really expect him much more. And Sterling. Okay, this time we're on the defensive. They have heavy pike militia and some catapults and the siege equipment. This could be very, very tricky indeed, ladies and gents. I'm not feeling too confident, but there isn't a general and there's no cav to push us quite as heavily as we've seen before. The pike militia don't do their job on the wall particularly effectively, and we do have men to defend the walls, assuming the catapults don't splatter them too much. Let's see how this goes. Well, we've seen this before. Unfortunately, we have seen it to the extent where we still have the hole in the wall from last time we saw it. But I do think we're in a pretty good position here. They will be tempted towards this particular breach, and we can just stack our archers to shoot into them as we guard the entrance, which is what I imagine is going to happen, though they do have catapults to use. Luckily, this is the one where they're very, very far away, and they're going to spend a lot of time rolling forward, so I think we can do a good job here of letting them get far away from their support units, who for some reason leave them alone, and then we can go and smash into them, which is what we're going to do with our 20 but pretty darn elite silver chevron cavalry, wherever they are, some way a long way over here. Okay, there we are. I think it's time to go and send them out, send these guys out, and we'll do a little bit of poking. Immediately they're down to 12 and wavering, so I'll quite happily take that. We'll just run through them. That normally forces a break, get them surrounded, and are they going to react to this, by the way? They're not really, you know. I don't think they have missiles in this army either. They're just almost entirely infantry, aren't they? Oh, we should be a little bit careful here. We did lose a few men, but let's just finish those guys off. Second guys are... yeah, they are now confused and don't know what they want to do. Catapult 4 men there, broken and mountain. They're also gone, and that means they're going to run forward towards the breach. Okay, that suits me. That works out quite nicely. Actually, cav. Could we be around the back of them? Yes, we could. We could do that actually, couldn't we? Okay, we're going to do that. Let's get ourselves around the back. But meanwhile, probably a good idea to actually get ourselves organised here, because we're not quite in position for all of this. So let's get these pikes as close as we can to position, into guard mode. These guys don't really like to be in position straight away, so we're going to get them like that. And we'll get the Highlanders in as well. Likewise, to be honest, if all of you are just on, you go to Shiltram actually, that'll be nice for the entrance block. And we'll just get ourselves some nice Highlanders in there, and honestly, if they're just going to try and pile in, we'll do that. That sounds perfect to me. Okay, cavalry are way out of the way at this point. I don't really know what they're doing, but we're going to smash them in the rear at some point. That will be lovely. Okay, archers, sending all the missiles in the world. That should be... apparently we've... okay, you're not quite where you're supposed to be, my good sirs. So defeat seems almost certain. You guys pull out a little bit, please. Come over here. There, they're broken. Well, that wasn't very clever, was it? They've kind of missed the memo there. Fine. Arrows. Flame into them, please. Flame and arrows into the pack. And we'll just see what we can do. You guys need to get into position and just hold that. My cav has charged into the rear, and I kind of forgot it was doing it, so it may have hurt itself. Looks like it hasn't particularly. Mostly they're lads who are currently dead, and we should just be keeping them distracted. Okay, we're just going to smash into random lads at the moment. They're going to head onto the walls here. Let's just try and poke them and keep them distracted. Smashy, smashy. Pull away. Yeah, that's kept them distracted. Okay, they're going to come after me. They are. They're going to do that rather than climb up the walls. That's fun for me, isn't it? Okay, they are seeming to push through us quite nicely here, actually. And by nicely, I mean terribly for us. They've got pikes at the back, which is not what we want to see. These guys are eager, which is good. We need them to be eager for quite a while. These guys probably need to just all guard at this point for the best. Okay, we'll just keep these guys, keep them dancing. That's what you want to see. Smash into them, try and distract them. That should pull them back down off the ladders. Get yourselves away from all of them. Okay, we are... these horses are now struggling. They're now struggling. We need to keep what's left them alive. We've been distracted for a while, but we can't do much at this point. Okay, you guys just run over there. That'll be fine. If you distract units, all the better. We seem to have been completely demolished at the front entrance, actually. That's not good. We do seem to be losing an awful lot of parts of this battle, actually. Not really sure what's happening other than they've all routed at the front entrance here. I seem to have left one unit of armoured swordsmen over here, which was a bit of a mistake. They really should be doing a little bit more, I don't know, productive fighting. But at this point, I'd kind of rather leave them on the wall because we're kind of struggling to hold on to this a little bit. Did we lose our archers up on the walls? Yes. Some militia have come up and cleared them off. Okay, you guys go and deal with them. Go on to guard, but just try and deal with them as much as possible. Archers hopefully are doing their job. You keep shooting them. You shoot them in the back. And we'll just see what we can do. Who's on the plaza? A couple units. Just get to the back of the plaza, lads. Get it activated. We might have to do this the stupid way because I cocked it up. Aha! The enemy general has been killed in some glitchy affair on the walls, and that's what we want to see. Okay, they are, though, smashing into our... Yeah, there we are. Archers are doing their job. Archers do their job. They're routing. I don't really know how they're routing, but apparently we've got them routing, which is excellent news indeed. Victory... Okay, victory still looks quite a long way away. General... Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh, yes. Oh, yes. Oh, yes. Oh, yes. Oh, yes. I forgot about you. Ah, 6 cavalry can make... No! 6 cavalry can't make much of a difference. Just if it can make a big difference if they are fleeing and they are dead. But it depends if the cavalry get obsessed with picking up random ones who are still climbing down the walls. Okay, you get onto that town militia unit. That's a bit easier for you to figure out where they are and who they are and what they're doing and where they're... I don't know, just anything. Archers are being completely murdered brutally. You guys just mop up everything you can. Lovely. They're going to be gold, triple gold chevron by the end of this battle by the looks of it. Marvellous news. Time for the lads that have retreated to the plaza to come and help out at this point. I think we could probably do with it. The archers are starting to flee, actually. As much as this lad's doing some amazing work mopping up all of these pike militia. I'm not sure he's going to win the battle by himself. And it does look like we are losing a lot of our men. So we're just going to plough onwards. There we are. That's a break. Oh, that's very nice to see. That is glorious. There's mass breaks happening now. Oh, it suddenly turned around. Okay. Where's my cav? Cav, do your job. Yes, victory. I completely cocked it up and I still somehow managed to do it. Oh, that's lovely news. These 6 men are doing an amazingly effective job. It's actually staggering how many men that they've taken out by themselves. Oh, I wish there were more of them. There are only 20 at the start, to be fair. There's not a lot more I could ask from them. Heavy pike militia really need to go down. A few of our lads here just chasing up whatever they desperately can. Oh, it's magnificent. I don't know how we got away with this one, because between the Shiltram being completely wrong, leaving my best unit of infantry up on the wall out of the way and not actually involved in the battle anyway until we'd lost so much that it almost didn't matter. But the archers shooting at people on the walls is always so effective. You know, if they don't actually stand and fight and they just shoot them down on the walls, it's very, very effective, and it proved that once again. And to be fair, this fresh unit staying on the walls did manage to hold its own and make the difference in the end. This cavalry unit mopping up kept things routing, which was absolutely key. As always, just one unit of cav at a siege defence is massive and is something that you should always make sure you have if at all possible. Beggars can't be choosers with rebels, mind you. That was a terrible charge. I wish there was a proper search and destroy function. Rome Total War came out at the same time as Age of Empires 3, so I've been playing Age of Empires 2 a lot when Rome came out, and I wished at this point in the battle I had Search and Destroy, or whatever the equivalent was. I think that might be thinking of Star Trek Commander 2, which is another old RTS, which I do have on the channel here actually, if you're a fan of that old RTS, but hey ho, I think it's time to mop up whoever's still here and call the battle there because I don't think these other guys are going to get mopped up anytime soon. Oh no, there are more of them. They're everywhere. Heroic victory. I'm not really sure how, but we did it. They've been reduced back down to only 1 gold chevron. I will not have it. Prisoners caught 275, and that was just 6 blokes. Exceptional work there. Exceptional work. Okay, well, we did it. That's the main thing. We can retrain. We've got some money now. I think Scotland are done. Okay, Scotland maybe aren't done because they're going to come in and not give us a respite once again. We might need... Oh, for Pete's sake. Alright, this one we can't win. Alright, I know we've had a few fun defences, but this one isn't going to fly. If we do have a single chance, it's probably to send the cavalry out. And they do have 3 experience, so you never know. We might just get lucky and do some brutal damage. Dismounted Huskars over here. We should probably try and interrupt them. But we will get around their back first and we'll see what charging we can do, if I'm honest. These archers should have done something to dismounted Huskars, but they seem to have done virtually nothing at all. So, okay, semi-axeman in the flank. See what we can do. Let's line up over here. Get a charge in, if at all possible. When did this happen? Is he like the one guy who got himself caught somewhere? We're all over here. Okay, somehow we managed to get a general dead. Not sure how we managed that, but we're just going to charge into some of these guys. Hit them in the rear. Down goes general. Oh dear, what a completely stupid battle. Let's hope these guys don't rout, but we have lost the general, so it might do something, I suppose. Let's go and get the cav around here. They've got ladders at the walls, which is not really what we wanted, but we're going to try and get these Huskars off the charge here, which we might just see happen. They seem very distracted right now. They're going to come off the walls, climb off the walls and come and attack the cav. Why not? Why not? Oh, I don't know what's going on, but it's all chaotic and I kind of love it. 10% to 16, that's not really good enough, but you know what, it will do, it will do. Chaos is agog, and let's just charge him. We're not really very organised, but neither are they. It's all a cocking mess, and we're going to lose the battle eventually anyway, so we might as well charge in, see what we can do. Wavering, I mean, we're gone, and that's free experience on those lads. They should be holding a bit longer than that, but unfortunately that's now pretty much the whole battle gone, so that's unfortunate, isn't it? Viking raiders, they're fighting to the death actually. Interesting. They've really shaken, like, if the Cav didn't just throw themselves to their death, we could have had a chance there. That's disappointing, isn't it? Well, I feel like that might have been possible to defend, but you know what? The random general death was kind of fun, so I guess we'll take it. And sadly, that is the loss of Inverlochy once again, which seems to go back and forth through the ages. Unpronounceable under siege. I think we've got enough to defend it this time. The Baron Alliance taking on our random fort. No need to worry about Berwick on Tweed. Tweed? Berwick upon Tweed? Is that what it is? I don't even know. Anyway, let's just say that's Berwick. I'm not sure exactly where along the river it is. Baron Alliance and England have ceased hostilities. I don't think they've realised what they are. Okay. You still exist, but you're not at war with England. That kind of seems against the principles of what you are, but I guess that's why you're the rubbish rebels and we are the true ones. Okay, well, we've had Inverlochy sacked, which is unfortunate. An unpronounceable Ibble has been besieged, but I think we're fine to deal with that one. I think that's probably the extra army that was standing outside of the other town before. Sterling, Claymore here for your gibbet. Yeah, my mistakes last time might come back to haunt me yet, actually. Although we got a lot of our archers back. Honestly, we could just send some men to stand outside and defend, but I kind of like the idea of constantly somehow managing to claw victory from ridiculous defeat situation. Okay, we get some archers there. That'll be lovely. Dumfries is fairly happy. Let's continue on what we should be doing, though. Which is potentially taking on these lads, but It just depends really, because we do have boats to pick us up. We could just get the boat to pick us up. Ooh. Okay. We could attack their city en route. Are we going to win though? They have reinforcements over here. We could get on the boats. Ladies and gentlemen, we could... I would like an extra army, to be honest. Do we need the money? That's the question. I mean, Nottingham is about to go down, which is nice. Another family member, Simon. We've got King Tostig. That's a bit Viking, isn't it? Utter fools, the English. God knows what's going on anymore. Okay, the Welsh are... I need to get some better eyes on what's going on in the Welsh territories. Shrewsbury is pretty busy. We're going to send more troops up north. We'll send a few of these to the bridge. Can you make it to the bridge? You can't. Okay, well, we'll send just a couple of random lads forward. That'll be fine. Get in there, my good sirs. Get in there. We'll get you and you. No longbowmen at the moment, which is a shame, but we'll get some. Actually, we got the lighter cav last time, so we'll get some more heavy cav. A bit expensive, mind you. Might not be worth it. Over in Arundel, we can send our lovely lads up north. Okay, longbowmen coming in, reinforcements heading towards Nottingham, which is what we want to see. Our fleet's going to continue up the coast, up to Newcastle, which is nice to have some reinforcements in that part of the world. I would, though. Okay, we've got the 12. What do we want to do? I mean, we could always do with more money. One step closer. And no, we're not singing the S Club Juniors song just yet, but we are going to find out what they've got. What's the biggest pile of trash I have? Honestly, it's any of these cairns. So we'll just send you into the... No, we'll just attack him. We'll just see what they have. Okay, nothing too interesting. We can take that out. They've got a trebuchet, very nice. Okay, we can take them out. We'll do that. And we'll draw in the unit from the city as well. See what we can do, and then we'll besiege it. And then we'll run off on the boat. Ah, God, they've just burnt us a cinder once again. Okay, this happened last time. Cavalry, honestly, we should just charge them forward and start taking on these oranges. Yeah, let's just run forward. Flaming bolts, they'll probably shoot over us if we're running. So let's just do that. All cav, get yourself... What we got? We got the javelin at the front. Just charge them, honestly. Just smash into them. They'll break straight away with any luck. Smashy, smashy. And not as quick as I hoped, to be honest. Charge through them if you can, but I think we just lost a lot of our light cav there unnecessarily. Not too bad, but yeah, not quite ideal, if I'm honest. It's just these onagers are so offensively mean. So get our infantry forward. Cavalry's now on top of the catapult. This first army is going to melt. That's fine by me. And okay, that's great. So we can worry about the second force that's coming in, which is a really big army that we need to kill. Catapults just need to be mopped up. One of you, probably the 11, you go and deal with those javelin that we massively overexposed cavalry to. It doesn't matter. Honestly, after that long siege over in was it Lifford? I don't even remember the place anymore. After that, I'm just too weary to fight these anymore. Let's just go and slaughter them and get out of Ireland while we can. With the first battle done, then we're just rearranging ourselves over here to deal with the next force. Kanakachi seem to be coming in at us at pace. I'm not really sure why. They're just going to get themselves slaughtered by our lads, who seem to either have longer range or, oh yes, they have longer range than us because they also have a trebuchet. Of course, why wouldn't they have a trebuchet? Okay, let's go send the horses around the flank. I just really hate dealing with these lads. Fine, archers are going to do their filthy work on their archers. Their infantry are coming forward. Their cav is going to ignore, hopefully, mine as we go mop up theirs. You know what, I'm happy standing in position for now, as long as we can deal with their trebuchets. Then I am fairly happy with them, the odd pelts on us. A little bit irritating. Their general does seem to have noticed us at this point, So that's fine. It's only because of my general, I guess, that he's paying any attention. If we can take care of this guy, I'm happy to skirmish with the rest of them. That last shot's going to be brutal. No, it was terrible. Okay, we're on top of them now. General is reacting. Not ideal, but we seem to have got enough of them gone. There we are, they're routing. He doesn't care anymore. Fine, fine, fine. They're now trapped in battle, which means hopefully we can take this town before very long at all. Plenty of missiles coming in. They have been mopped up. Get the general into the rear. Archers should probably start pulling to the back of the whole affair at this point. That'll be grand. We do need to take care of this general, though, who could be a little bit painful. As you might well imagine, I have decided to put my guns at the back because they're terrible. So we're going to try and get some of these lads in. Actually, just go onto guard. That's probably for the best. And as for the rest of you, do what you can. Honestly, it's fine. You guys hit all of those lads. Yeah, you hit those. Cavalry can hit these lads in the back. Hopefully it's going to break them. Shaken, not quite broken. They are spearmen after all, but they were facing the wrong way at the start. Okay, all missiles. Shoot this general because apparently he's just cleared out everyone, which is a little bit upsetting. All of you take on that general, and to be honest, at this point it is pretty much every unit taking on the general, so everyone just get on top of them at this point. Cavalry, mop up what you can. Hi, random unit card which I accidentally just took control of. There's the general. We'll just make sure we get him mopped up. There we go. That lad headbutted the horse and the general fell down. He's as confused as everyone else, but it's fine. We did the job. You lads, you can mop up them. We lost way too many cav, but you know what? I don't care. We're going to smash the town. Hopefully, we're going to walk straight in. There were a few lads who got away. A few of those javelin actually got away the first time. I seem to have missed them when I was mopping up. So just to make sure that they don't get away. And there's a few others in the distance. Should be enough though, 98%. Yeah, there's no reason they shouldn't give us the city. And with that, we seem to have done a good amount. Oh yes, Downpatrick is empty. And 11,000 of your most delicious monies are ours. We can retrain the world's worst units, but if I'm honest, I'm happier to just get out of here. So I would suggest, yeah, maybe we'll just leave a unit of guns behind. These 44 less experienced lads. You can just stay and guard the town. Oh, this is nice. We can burn down another church, another inn. No brothels for you, my good sirs. And oh, a siege works. I can't do anything with that, so we'll just demolish that as well. Oh, nice, nice indeed. Okay, we've still got a couple of these towns, but we're now going to withdraw from Ireland. I think that's for the best. I'm going to send these 12. It might seem risky. I'm just going to send those 12 over there. I'm going to send this army over hither. Okay, I'm not going to send it on the boat, actually. I'm going to send them here. How are we doing for movement? Can we get... I'm not sure we can necessarily get all the way. It does look like they're going to be blocking the land route. So you know what? I'm just going to leave them... leave the men on the land over here. And we'll just see. We can always send them up to Pronounceable if we need to. For the time being, we've got troops from Ely over here, back on the mainland. Oh, that's what we really wanted to see. Okay, Downpatrick is ours. That's looking grand. Gloucester is under control. Scotland is just about being held back as we pushed on towards Newcastle. I think, actually, depends what they have. Oh, a load of ballistas. Okay, we can probably win that, but 17 English knights. No cav available, which is unfortunate. Carlisle. Carlisle. Can't help but notice you look a little bit weak. We'll go grab the fort and we'll think about that one in the coming turns. Okay, we're now actually at a point where I might start thinking about not just getting units, but some infrastructure. Oh, how lovely is that? I mean, I'm going to queue this up. We still need to do something about all of them. Some more cav, honestly. Give me something, anything to work with. Lincoln, I mean, you might as well get another unit at this point. We actually have a chance. London, we could actually get ourselves a merchant's wharf, build up the economy to some actual real extent. Mines 240, why not? We can afford it now. 10 turns time when we won the game, it will be paying back itself, which is lovely news. I think we did that this turn, didn't we? Yeah, they're not going anywhere. But down at Shaftesbury, we're already building a port because look at this. We're actually a civilization. we're actually doing something. This is nice, isn't it? Okay. Some communal farming over there in Gloucester, which we also would like to see. Let's not worry about the expense of those lands now. No. Okay, we're going to grab the fort rather than the bridge, I think. I'm going to send my light cav round there. Another couple units. You know what? Those two. There are two of them. How nice. You know what? Yeah, we'll send the Welsh longbows in that direction. We can train our own here soon. Oh, that is delicious indeed. Okay. What else is left to do? There's Nottingham. You know what? We can start next time with Nottingham. I know we've only done one turn, but it's been a hell of a turn. Oh dear. Right, maybe not quite the glorious round of victories from last time, but I think we made good progress. We may have lost out Lifford, but we managed to pounce on Downpatrick nicely. We're potentially getting that boat over to, well, Carlisle would be not. Oh, is Castletown looking vulnerable? There were 5 full stacks there last time I saw. Okay. Well, we can go via Castletown over towards the Lancashire way. Okay. Yeah. That looks like a good plan. We're going to see if we can hold on up in Newcastle. Edinburgh is starting to reinforce, which would help us get in control of Stirling. Pronounce it will be defended, and we'll head into the Scottish lands of Perth, which have been holding back on for too long. We need to finish those lands off. Okay. We are getting there, ladies and gents. We are getting there. Some strange battles. I'm so sad that we didn't manage to lock them out at Lifford. That would have been a bit cheesy, but it would have been legitimate, damn it. It just needs to buy us enough time. Oh well. It is what it is, but we've still had a pretty good day. Carlisle is looking threatened at this point. We could actually besiege it, but, 20 horses. We've seen what 20 horses can do, but not on this occasion. Not on this occasion at all. Fine, I will leave you for now. I'm Thomas, this is the Nerds to Human, and this has been... Sorry, I'm just going to get distracted there. This has been our Britannia Rebels campaign on Medieval 2 Total War. Thank you, and bye-bye. Flaming horses! It's a flaming horse! No one would stand in the way of the Reich! No! My archers. Sorry, look at this guy. I don't want to die. But of course you shall, my friend. Oh yes.